The players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up.
Aj, cholera.
A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like
Ależ
that.
ładnie LeBron przykrył. LeBron do Vince'a Cartera każdego. Kur... O jedno podanie za dużo.
Excellent work at that end of the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
A już LeBron.
Lowry out there at DeRozan.
Kurczę.
Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. That's Scola. And it's Carroll in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Zbierasz to LeBron, idzie kontra.
James, the pass to Iguodala. Carter with it. Now, Valanciunas defending. No good.
No nie wierzę, LeBron. Shit.
Out to the wing.
Kurczę, był w remisu, fajnie. Krzaniłem.
Solid play. That one's good. Valanciunas has got 8 points. Just over a minute and a half.
I Budala, bokiem, dobra, nie. Ja pierdolę.
Out to the right wing.
O,
and a strong finish with
Quick hands on the steal and then just on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball both ends.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And Toronto making the change. Biombo's checked in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Lowry against LeBron. And here's Iguodala outside.
Yeah.
With the rebound.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1-4 so far.
And Carroll gets it to go.
Kurczę, znów 9 punktów, no.
Big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply,
Yes.
getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by James. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry to the left wing. Rockets hits. The shot by Carroll, no good.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot.
Dobra, yeah.
Anthony dishes to James. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And now it's just a 4-point Toronto lead. LeBron's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Lowry against LeBron. The drive by Lowry. A good look from DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Daj to. Jedziesz. I Budala.
Anthony down low.
Yes.
DeRozan defending. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 12 in the game.
Carmelo Anthony.
A change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll, and it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. And here's Joseph. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. On the wing, DeRozan. No good, unable to end this run.
Jedziemy na remis.
Iguodala, the pass.
Kurczę.
By Joseph.
Czy tą łapę oglądałem. Tak.
He's got 7. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Dobra.
DeRozan against Bosch.
nie uda.
Takes it to Iguodala.
Kosz?
And no good.
Nice.
To take the lead. And here's Toronto.
Tak.
They've led by as many as 11 points. So the whistle
Faulowałeś.
blows and 2 free throws for the contest right there.
Some fantastic numbers here for DeRozan. 13 points and all the steals
Czy
he's
zuchu
collected only add to
pajacu
his impressive
uciekną.
stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
And Toronto making a change. Johnson's checked in. Anthony, and he slams it one-handed.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're
Kurczę.
I don't think Clark could hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
O,
That's good.
ale
And Toronto leads by 4.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
LeBron outside. Iguodala outside. Back to LeBron. Inside. The kick out to Bosh. Fires from deep. The shot no good. Nice feed from DeRozan.
pieprzyłem to.
The 17-footer. And he didn't get quite
No,
right out of
yes.
that one.
He's been anything but
O,
his usual self this
kurwa, do
quarter.
kontry na
It's
pewno.
actually been ugly to see.
The
Yes.
balls, and that's going to be a blocking call.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Now, here's Joseph. He's tightly guarded. Screen by Scola. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got his first
Mały,
Boy,
kurwa,
that was a
downy.
rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go
No
for
nie
that.
wierzę. Yes.
by LeBron.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive
LeBron James.
Send the message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Patterson for screen.
No, pajacy na czas będą grać.
Shoots from 12. And
Ja jeszcze rzucił.
And that's now 9 points now for Terrence Ross.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs. And
All right, we'll welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Los Angeles calls timeout. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Taking a look at Los Angeles.
6,
We've got Chris
5.
Bosh. Anthony is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Noah. And it's Iguodala in at the 4-man position. Here's Bosh. Back to LeBron to take the lead.
Kurczę.
oh no, bad time to slip up
Co
there.
było?
They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Toronto.
Kurczę.
Oh no, bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And let's get your take, guys, and the
It's
stats
bad.
for Toronto.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
No.
And he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And Toronto leads by 3.
Dajesz LeBron, dajesz bokiem! Dobra,
Essential
nie.
qualities to have later in close games.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Here's the 3. Basket is good.
Pięknie. Pięknie LeBron.
The game tied up here for Los Angeles. James has gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Lowry against LeBron. Takes the 3. And Kyle
Ale mały śmieć też odpowiedział.
He's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tater-tate going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
To the middle.
Wiedziałem.
Gets it to go.
Ja nie wygram z nimi, no co za...
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though
O
he's
Jezu.
been an awesome display.
Ale to było.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
Toronto calls timeout.
Może być tu Irving, kurczę. Irving.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Los Angeles. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. He dishes it to Valanciunas.
No nie, no.
There's the slam dunk to finish it
Już
off.
tak dał przejść.
So fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Dajesz Irving.
Pass to Iguodala.
Dalej.
Back to Irving. A 3-ball. Carroll with the rebound.
You know, you
Kurczę.
don't miss that when great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now.
No ale...
That he didn't knock that one down.
Here's DeRozan. That ball
No.
from Kyle Lowry.
No,
He's
no,
got
to
9 assists in the game.
meczu.
Great passing. Here's LeBron. Uses both hands to slam down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2 hands, and you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Screen by Score. The feed to Carroll. Score dishes to Carroll. They set the pick. Lock at 6. Lowry drives in. Out to DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas.
No nie! On...
No question.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you
Dobra.
can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Time now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain.
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for Tuesday.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Carroll passes to Stowe. Excellent D here by Iguodala.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected him too much.
And here we go with DeRozan.
Sypał mi się cały mecz, no.
Screen by Score. Free throw line jump shot. Anthony with the defensive effort.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
He kicks to LeBron. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Lowry. Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Lowry loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And Toronto leads by 12.
Finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line. An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 18 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. .116 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry drives in. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so he makes both from the line. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there. Never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Scola kicks to Valanciunas. Good.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Toronto.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for DeMar DeRozan.
No, taki wielki, ale się nagle...
They were huge factors in the end result.
No, jeszcze...
First one falls for. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
That's good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Toronto with the ball. 10-point lead. Ross with it.
I co się tak cieszycie na tych trybunach, pajace?
And so Toronto takes this one, up by a big mark.
Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rappers my age can keep the mic hot. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who love us. You know the boom from the back. OG still can fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in the recession is smooth giving back to occupy labels that boom didn't rap. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Me and you, you know, don't even know that. Come on with it, you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Me and you, you know, don't even know that. Come on with it. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe. No way. Keep breathing while I spit light to you heathens. You in the wrong place to be real. Reason. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. I usually be selling lyrics trying to get on you stink. MCs don't give a what you think.
Welcome. Everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. You'll see Los Angeles taking on Toronto. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got LeBron James. Corey Joseph is out there with Anthony. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Ballar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Toronto on defense.
Ja nie mogę.
Pass to score. The feed now to Valanciunas. Carroll kicks to score.
Ja wiem, zobaczyć ile kosztuje.
Chris Bosh with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. The
Kurczę.
play by James. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. LeBron's got the opening basket of the game for Los Angeles. Now Lowry. All sorts of time, and the jumper is on the mark.
Wkurza mnie ten mały
On
karakan.
defense, Toronto.
Joseph, dobra.
Joseph dishes to Anthony.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right
Aj.
there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Lowry. From past the arc. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Bosh with it. Scola covering. Bosh passes to LeBron. It's stolen by DeRozan.
Ja nie mogę, LeBron.
Pass to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got his first points in this one.
Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Here's Joseph. Good on the triple.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And Toronto has possession, trailing by 2. Screen by Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on it. And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas.
Jo i co jeszcze?
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, here's Joseph. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeBron. And he makes
Pięknie, LeBron.
slam dunk.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Toronto trails by 3. Kicks the kick. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Back to Anthony. No good on the triple.
And really, despite that miss,
Nie mogło spaść do kosza, nie?
And DeRozan, here we go. Drops in the layup for two.
and a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
Feeds to Joseph. Passes it to Bosch. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. DeRozan against Anthony. To the inside. Kicks it out to James. Off target from three-point range. Scola dishes to Lowry. And there's a call on Bosch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And Patterson kicks to Ross. And it's Joseph in the corner. There's a good screen. 5 to shoot. And another basket for Toronto.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Johnson can't hit. And here's Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Good. Joseph's got 5 now.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Joseph. 1:24 left in the first quarter. He kicks it to Ross. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Anthony. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Now, here's Joseph. Shot to stop the run. Bullar with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there.
Outside Bosch. Fires the 3. Toronto.
No nie, to by było za piękne, jakby wpadło.
Anthony with the block. And they get it back. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. And it's Johnson penetrating. And then
No.
Kurwa.
Blok był prędzej, a...
Showing you his passing skill there.
Here's Joseph. He feeds it to Biombo. And foul hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosch. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on that one. So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that to me is the use of the timeout. If there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Los Angeles making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. And how about a little bit of shiftsmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second pick.
Mogę jeszcze powiększyć swoją przewagę. Dobrze rozegrał.
Joseph with the ball. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Here's Noah. And that's going to be it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter.
Jeszcze bloka dostał, nie wierzę.
Los Angeles leads by
GG.
6. And the second. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Taking a look at Los Angeles.
LeBron pięknie tą kwartę rozpoczął. LeBron James. LeBron James.
And there's a whistle that goes
Kurde,
on Corey Joseph.
Paulio.
That's his first foul. Here's Carroll.
No dawaj, no.
Outside
No
line.
Jezu, ten mały... No.
Soft touch off the glass.
Ale jak wy go tak puszczacie, tego małego kurczę karakana. LeBron...
James dishes to
Udana.
Iguodala. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Joseph.
LeBron kicks to Iguodala. The kick out to Westbrook. A chance to extend the lead to double digits. Toronto trails by 7. Outside Lowry.
Mogłem się na tą kurczę dwójkę nie czaić.
No good on the
Jest.
hit.
Nie wykorzystali tego. Idzie teraz kontra. Pięknie. Pięknie. Tak dalej jest.
Another bucket in the
Westbrook.
paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting
Jo, faul, jo.
spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Westbrook, jak mogłeś?
Here's DeRozan. Good on that
No.
shot. The Los Angeles Blues cut to just 7 points.
Już brodę ogolił.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first
O,
half.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And
O
we know he's
Jezu.
capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's
Jo.
got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more
mógł się jeszcze 10 razy obkręcić i trafić.
ho-hum one-handed.
LeBron passes to Westbrook. And here's Iguodala outside. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
O, no, Vince'a Cartera.
Vince Carter is checked in for
LeBron niech sobie chłopak odpocznie.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
Wow.
And he takes it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
5-foot deficit is away.
Hey.
He does.
And how about how he captured that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Joseph.
Joseph to się może zesra.
Toronto trails by 8. Lowry kicks to Stoll. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Dobrze kryje.
Westbrook kicks to Carter.
No Jezu, Carter. Już nie mógł kurczę czasem rzucić za te 3.
Lowry against Iguodala. And here's Lowry. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. DeRozan in the corner.
No nie no.
How
No.
about the screen that frees him up, though?
To ja to
Los
trafiają.
Angeles leading by 4.
Ja, o Jezu, to jest Carter.
And you can count it over
Ale
the line. A chance to
pięknie.
make it 3.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get
Chłopak z kontuzją jeszcze trójkę zrobił.
Sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Johnson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Tony, Kitan,
Chris Bosh is checked in for Los Angeles. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. There's the dish to Noah. Westbrook passes it to Noah. And here's Iguodala outside.
Ja nie mogę.
Bosh, no one around him. Shot is off.
Kurczę, jeden i drugi, no co za pałki, no.
Now Joseph. Johnson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock.
No on trafi, o. No.
Side off the mark.
Co?
Los Angeles leading by
Jeśli
5.
trafi, to już by było.
Westbrook.
O!
Down the chance.
Bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Patterson setting the pick for Ross. The dish to Joseph. Down low. Here's Biyombo. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
Patrz, jeszcze by mi ją tam...
Westbrook drives in. And he gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Toronto calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Team Dancers.
.107 left to play here in the second quarter. Ross kicks to Johnson. Joseph, the pass to Biyombo. Count the bucket.
Ojeny.
Placed to 6. Biyombo's
Kocham
got his
takie
second
wyżebrane.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open
Dobra,
man.
bo i tak już go nie przejdę.
In Westbrook, here we go. That shot is off.
No, ale...
For the second time this game, 4 for 6.
Mi wyżebrana nie spadnie, nie?
Stolen by Bosh.
Yes.
Here's Iguodala. The kick out to Bosh. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Westbrook. From deep.
Nie będzie
Joseph
widział.
with the rebound. Here's Johnson. The stupendous finish in front. And now it's only a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Joseph. He's got 5. Outside Westbrook. From deep.
No.
No luck. And the first half comes to
Co? Co tu się dzieje?
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
We've got Scola. DeRozan out there with Lowry. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Bosch has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. That one is good again. He sits ready for the floor with the basket.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Iguodala kicks to Bosch to the left side wing. Lock at 6. It's stolen by DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Scola. Noah with the block.
Now, good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Bosch. James comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Corey Joseph. Irving attacking. Anthony, the pass to Irving. James outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over.
Los
LeBron.
Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th of the game. And both free throws good for LeBron.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 9 points and 4 assists.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those 2 things.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
No nie wierzę, no.
And it's DeRozan misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Anthony dishes to Iguodala. And a wide open look for Irving.
O Irving, ty kurwa.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4.
Nie kumam cię.
Now here's Lowry. No good from Valanciunas.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the
Wróciłeś mi
glass.
2 akcje.
And it's DeRozan
Ale
misses.
masz szczęście, bo
He's
jeszcze...
struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one's good. And that's now 11
Ale to było dobre. To było dobre.
Extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Oh, shit.
DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Tak nie możecie mnie zostawiać.
Fifth assist in this one.
O, jest.
Anthony kicks to LeBron.
LeBron.
He dishes it to Iguodala. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Noah. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James misses. Toronto trails by. We've got a chance to check up on Vince Carter's status with our Doris Burke.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. He told me he's
O
suffering
Jan.
from back spasms, so they put some ice on it and gave him some pain.
No nie, jak on mógł wam to ściągnąć? Ja tego nie kumam.
As we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Some changes for Toronto. Patterson is checked in for Stoll. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
O chuj, tu Irving przyleciałeś. Tylko ściągnąłeś.
Back to Anthony. Dishes to Irving. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Iguodala's drive. Can't hit. Toronto trailer. Joseph the pass to Valanciunas. Ross with a wide open look. No good on the three. And here's Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's tipped. And stolen by James. Now the feed to Noah. Iguodala outside. Pass to Irving. Down low. Here's Noah.
No nie wierzę.
Toronto takes it the other way. And Joseph gets to Ross. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 6 here in this quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Joseph, that's good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots.
Zajebiście nerwowa końcówka, nie?
Irving for 3. But they recover it. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that. That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Patterson a screen on Irving. Joseph dishes to Patterson. Here's Ross. Good. Ross has got his first 2 points.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 15. From the stripe, and another basket for
No nie.
6 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Toronto trails by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Anthony. And it's Villar in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Johnson outside. And Johnson missing again.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's Scola. No good. That would have tied it. Bosh kicks to James. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They keep piling
Myślałem, że nie wejdzie.
They haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on
No ale
all
teraz nie
cylinders in the
weszło.
transition game too.
Fuck.
They've really run the break well.
And Toronto making a change here. Biombo's checked in. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Joseph. Biombo with the block. Lowry against LeBron. Here's Ross. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bosh with it. Scola covering. No one here, James, as he lets it go. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got his third assist on the night. Toronto trails by 6. Lowry passes to Scola. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Free throw dropped for Scola. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And the basket is
Pięknie, Bosch. Pięknie, tak dalej.
coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. No good with the layup. Here's Toronto now.
Kurczę.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Biombo up top. He's covered by Rose. Biombo dishes to Carroll. Screen by Score. 5 on the clock. Carroll kicks to Score. To the left side lane. Releases. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Outside Bosch. James against Scola. Pass to Ballard. Back to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Może i tak nic by nie było z tej akcji, ale...
Here's Carroll. Westbrook with the nice D there.
Przecież, kurczę, ale mnie przyblokował.
They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Ja.
Biombo with the rebound. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Some changes for Toronto. Valanciunas comes in for Biombo. And it's DeRozan in for Ross. Scola kicks to Carroll. And again, Toronto no up.
He's going to play his way
Kurczę, ale
right
zlamiło.
out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Screened by Valanciunas. Rose against DeRozan. To the middle. Picked his pocket. Left side Rose. Now here's Rose. The fast break opportunity. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles
Pięknie,
lead.
7 punktów i
Exceptionally well as they
2 minuty.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Toronto calls timeout.
Tak.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Los Angeles. Anthony comes in for LeBron. Outside DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Scola. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Los Angeles leading by 5. Watch gives it to Noah. Goes up with a two-handed dunk.
No w końcu. Jaki Noah.
And you combine that Clark with some of the nice penetration too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Toronto calls timeout. They're losing by 7. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry gets double teamed. Carroll with it. Now
Whoa.
Anthony defending. And Valanciunas kicks to Carroll to the inside. Here's Scola, and he gets it to go. Scola's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
And Jamari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Lowry. To the wing on the left. Wash kicks to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Los Angeles. Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 7. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
We talked about it all the time. Great use of the pick to set up the jump.
And guys, there was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And the replay up for us presented by Kia. What a play. Lowry passes to DeRozan. Carroll.
Oh yeah.
It falls. And he is back under within 2 points.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
Ja to się zrobiło zajebiście teraz.
He gave it to him.
Outside Rose. That doesn't go either for Rose.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that three, but just didn't get it to go.
DeRozan, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's at Chris Bosh.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Nie powiadomo, że ten trafi.
Saving grace of that situation.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. The drive by James.
Boy, is it tough to stop the blind right now.
Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often, you hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win. In my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in play. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me, executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the dunker. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Noah with a screen on out. James. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on. Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah.
Your team's points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come
Koniec. Jednym. Co za mecz.
This win sets a tremendous emotional boost.
LeBron James. Kurczę, a chciałem go kupić. Ciekawe, ile on stoi. Mógłbym na nim zarobić spokojnie. Sam chyba.